I think as a young kid, it was just a joke. Like, well, you argue well, so you're going to go to law school. But I think I definitely cemented for me when I was in college. I got an internship when I was 20 for a personal injury firm. The part about law that I loved was, especially in the injury business, is you really have the ability to impact people. 30 years from now, no one's going to remember who the greatest trial lawyer was. My kids will, because I'll keep telling them it was me. But I will have clients that hopefully are still telling stories about me as a person. I think law is just the perfect segment into the community. And I just think that's a great power to have. And so I was hooked at a very young age. I'm married and I have a 4-year-old son. And so one of the things I love about this firm is that everybody always encourages you to get involved in the community. So one of the things I did was I started a group for dads called Dan's Donuts with Dad. And the whole concept is to encourage dads to go out alone with their kids and do things. So we basically completely abandon the significant others, let them go do whatever they want to do that day. And we've done things like Monkey Joe's or the park. So Dan's Donuts with Dad really is somewhat selfish on my part because it allows me to meet great people that I normally wouldn't, all under the guise really of allowing my kid to play, which is he's going to do anyways. And I'm on a board for an organization called Family Promise of Greater Central Florida. And the concept is to get people, it's usually a lot of single mothers who were living paycheck to paycheck and they, for one reason or another, lost the job or something happened. And so once they get behind, they can't get caught up. And so our organization provides case management services and temporary housing until we can transition them into full-time housing. One of the things that we do differently is every Tuesday morning we have a meeting and we literally go over every case. When we take the case in, we talk about it. And immediately there's different ideas because when you have that many guys who've been doing it for this long, they're great and they provide guidance. If I was going to have surgery to affect an organ of mine, if I had 8 of the best surgeons there at the same time discussing it before every move, that's what I'd want. Well, that's exactly what the clients get. They may only see me at depositions or at mediation or a trial, but the reality is they've got a team of lawyers here who have all at one point or another weighed in on their case. We know value better because we know truly what juries will give you because we're the ones trying them. Value in a case is not defined by what you can settle the case 9 times out of 10 for. It's what I can get from a jury 9 times out of 10. The process is different for everybody, obviously, but we would normally chat on the phone first and kind of get some little background information. You would normally have questions that are kind of these have to be answered right away questions. Usually things like, should I go see a doctor now? Can they get their car repaired? Or the insurance company, this is a big one, insurance company's calling me, what should I tell them? Then you come and see me and we sit down and we talk and more in depth. I'll usually have more questions. There'll be forms to fill out for us and the insurance company. And then the client's main responsibility after that is to get better as best they can. No one signs up to get injured, and going to the doctor is a big pain in the butt. A lot of my clients are the type that are what I call non-whiners. They don't want to go to the doctor, but they have to force themselves to because 1, it'll make them feel better, and 2, it's documentation for their case. So their main goal in the first, I like to say really the first 6 months, is to get as healthy as you can and being as compliant as you can with the doctor. We'll have fairly regular meetings. I want to know what's going on. I want to know how this is affecting their life. And so the clients, have to come meet with me or one of my partners and talk to us. Then at some point, settlements, negotiations start. The clients truly are the decision makers. My job is to give them all the information. Their job is to process the information and make a decision with my guidance. I gave my dad a plaque when I graduated from law school. My quote to my dad is a picture of us, and it's a quote. And I told him that success in life will not be dependent upon how much money I make or what car I drive and the house I'm in, but whether or not I affect the lives of people the way that he has mine.